Margaret, and welcome to Boboleros. This is a podcast primarily about knitting, but also inspiration from the world of the classical arts, fashion, music, literature, and random drippings from the brain pan that do often occur. So welcome to this episode. And in this episode, I'm going to just bring you up to date with a couple of fun and interesting things going on for the fall, updates regarding my brand Boboleros, a couple of things that I'm working on, and also a bonus interview with one of my dear friends, Victoria Ida from Vida Lifestyles. And so anyway, I'm so grateful to have you here and spend this moment with you. And it's a little bit different surroundings, as you may see. It is a different space in my house today, and it's a little bit of a different time because now it's like late afternoon, and so I hear those crickets outside. I love the sound of crickets. I love the fact that I could open the windows at night and take the air conditioning off and just hear the wonderful sound of nature and the breeze and the coolness that fall brings. And how about you? Like, what are some of the wonderful things that you look forward to with the fall? Now, of course, we have our knits, and that's always something to look forward to, is casting on new fall projects and doing things with a renewed vigor. I always feel like September is really, it feels like a new year. More so for me than January. September always feels like the start of such a new season and a refresh. And, you know, I started to take inventory about the things that I was doing, the things that maybe I want to do more of, you know, sort of a balance sheet, like what is working? What should I take away? What should I add? You know, so just been trying to make a little bit of an inventory of the way I spend my time and do like just an overhaul. And so it's kind of, I don't know, that's like the vibes I get with September. So I just want to share with you, I don't have any, well, I do have actually a finished object and a finished new pattern, not one, but two new patterns that you will hear about in my interview with Victoria, which is coming up in a few minutes. So that is what I've been working on the last couple of weeks. And also I've been working hard on the new collection for the Cakepalooza Rhinebeck weekend, which is coming up October 20th. And I'll be at Cakepalooza with Boboleros on the Friday of Rhinebeck weekend in October. So I've just been working behind the scenes to prepare things for it. And I am inspired. I like, whenever I do a collection of yarn colors, I wait for the inspiration to hit me, and usually when it does, it kind of like drives the whole collection forward. I was waiting for that inspiration to hit for a few weeks, and finally when it did hit, it hit with a vengeance, because I'm all in, and it's something that I hope will resonate with many of you. It has to do with a movie. It has to do with fashion. It has to do with elegance, and it has to do with just a remarkable fashion icon who I've always admired, and so many of you, I'm sure, also admire. I'm not unique to this, and that is Audrey Hepburn, one of my favorite actresses. And the movie in particular that inspires the collection that I'm making for the Cakepalooza is Breakfast at Tiffany's. Is that a movie that any of you have seen? And if so, what are your thoughts about it, your inspirations from it? I'll share with you mine. I was about 16, and my friend Liz, one of my high school friends, we would often talk about our, like share thoughts and conversation about our love for old movies. And she's like a real movie buff. And I was watching a lot of classic movies with my mom growing up, and just got a taste for vintage fashion and that whole period, that glamour time. I just loved it so much. And then I had never seen Breakfast at Tiffany's. And in those days, things were done with VHS tape. And so one day my friend Liz says, Marge, yeah, my high school friends call me Marge. Marge, have you seen Breakfast at Tiffany's? And I said, no. So she hands me this VHS tape, and she's like, you're gonna love it. And so of course, I mean, from the very first visuals, New York, brownstone, 60s, the updo, pearls, little black dress, fantastic, fantastic fashion. I just was completely smitten. And it became one of my favorite movies to watch for so many reasons. I became a massive Audrey Hepburn freak. I was so fascinated about her life. Most of all, I mean, although, her beauty and her sense of fashion was such an inspiration, but she as a person, such an amazing humanitarian, such an amazing love, which comes through in every movie that she did, and pictures, and her words, and her posture. She always had this wonderful posture about her, and presence. I was, back, I don't know, I sometimes wonder about the young generation, because growing up in the 80s, at that time, I was in my teenage years, and there were mentors out there, even Audrey Hepburn. She was still alive, and I would watch interviews with her on the Merv Griffin show, or was it Merv Griffin? No, it was Phil Donahue. She was once on the Phil Donahue show, and she came out, and she was already, I guess, in her 60s, because she died very young. But oh gosh, so stunning, in just a black dress, but in an updo, no fancy things, but just the way she carried herself, the way she spoke, she became a kind of icon figure for me, a mentor, someone to look up to, someone whose style as a teenager I wanted to emulate. And so, I would try to sew clothes that were in the style of things I would see on Funny Face or any of these movies. But in any case, the vibe of Breakfast at Tiffany's still has deep roots in me. And so I've been creating a color collection based on the film. And in addition to that, creating a couple new patterns, and also accessories. So thinking in terms of the elegance of that time. Breakfast at Tiffany's was made in 1961, and there are a few things that are themes in that movie. Things like pearls, things like little black dresses. Black and white is a very powerful color story in that movie, as are the browns, as are some grays, as are the color of her trench coat, which is a very difficult color to recreate. Neither gray nor ivory, somewhere in between. And I think I finally got it. So anyway, I'm thinking about at least 10 to 11 new colors as part of this collection. And it will also include some speckled colorways, which I don't think you're used to seeing with Boboleros. So yeah, I'm excited about a few of those, and some tonals, of course. So some of the accessories will also be, having to do with pearls or having to do with, like the elegance of the little black dress with that little handbag, with the, updos, with the lipstick, with the things. So I'm hoping to bring some fun things to Cakepalooza is all I'm saying. And if you happen to be coming for that, I would love to meet you and love to just have some party time atmosphere going on in the booth. So I'm just going to show you some accessories which I've been kind of toying with recently. One of them is these hoops made out of pearls. Not real pearls. They're very light, but I've been having a lot of fun with them. They just go with anything and just sort of elevate an outfit. So I'm wearing these pearl hoop earrings, and they're on the website, Boboleros website, if you're looking for some great go-to pieces that will just, you can wear them over, casual outfit or going out, kind of fun, kind of breakfast at Tiffany's inspired. And I'm wearing that with my gumdrop sweater. This is a pattern from knit collage that I made back in February after going to Vogue Knitting Live. And this is also knit collage in a colorway, made a collaboration with Ken Yarn. So I love this sweater. It's just so light. It's just so much fun with all the different colors. It's perfect for this transitional weather. I also want to show you another piece that got, which is really cool. This is made by a Polish artist, designer, and it includes wool and semi-precious stones, and it's just so cool. And so these are felted, and then in between you have beads, and I just thought this is like such a cool statement piece. And that's one of the things in the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's that it jumps out, is that there's so many statement piece jewelry. If you have seen the movie, you might remember the cocktail party scene where Audrey is wearing like a lot of pearls and big earrings. Like, that is a thing. And obviously this necklace doesn't go with these earrings, but look at, even I didn't think this would look good with this sweater, but it actually does. In a way, like the green just pops. There's just something so special about a felted piece. It just kind of brings the whole story of like the wool of the sweater, the wool and the jewelry, and yet you also have this kind of, added effect of having the gemstone. Like, isn't that neat? So anyway, I'll be putting some of these on the website if you're interested in like just reading up a little bit more about them, seeing pictures. Just something fun for the new fall season. So speaking of collaborations, I'm going to just cut to the collaboration video I made today with Victoria from Vida Lifestyles, and also mention that this week, coming up later this week, starting on Saturday, is the New Jersey Sheep and Wool. It's held in Lambertville, New Jersey. It's one of my favorite festivals, and I love that it's really close to Labor Day, and it just gets the whole season started on a really intense, fun note. Last year I went and was just a fun-filled time, and in addition to great vendors, they have wonderful sheep shows and just an amazing collection of sheep that you can see. I mean, we fell in love with so many sheep last year. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't mind having a sheep or two at home. But in any case, it's happening this week. So if you happen to be in the area and are planning to go to the New Jersey Sheep and Wool, I'm so excited that I will be at Vida Lifestyle booth on Sunday. And we have collaborated on something, and details are going to be, and you'll see what it is in the video that I'm going to attach right here. So in the meantime, sending you a ton of love. Happy fall, happy knitting, happy Labor Day for those that are in the US. And I can't wait to get into all the fall knitty goodness, okay? Take good care. Bye. Hi everybody, we are on location, and this is Margaret from Boboleros, and I'm joined by the glorious Victoria from Vida Lifestyles. Hello, and
thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, we are like fully into farm fall festivities.
We really are.
Right?
We really are. My favorite F's.
You are a fall girl?
I'm a fall girl.
You're a fall girl.
I'm fall baby all the way.
We are in the picturesque Bernardsville, New Jersey at a place called Whitman Farms, and it's just like they already have apples on the trees. The pumpkins are like almost ready for picking. Are you a pumpkin picker?
I do all of it. We do apple picking, pumpkin picking.
You do it all?
Yeah, I
Really?
love it.
I love it
This
too.
is my season, guys.
I know.
I'm ready for it.
I know. Victoria is ready because I just smelled her like fall candles and got a whiff of the fall collection, and you are just gonna like love this.
Our
What
fall
is this?
candle is Farm-fetti.
Farm-fetti.
It's a follow-up from our Boo-fetti from last year, which was our Halloween one. It smells like freshly baked lemon blueberry crumble.
Yeah, that's, oh my god, it really does. And I had lemon blueberry scone today, so it actually did like sort of.
Does it hit the spot?
Yeah, this hits it more than that scone did actually. You know, and without the calories. It's so cute. So, you know, it's September 2nd. We are recording this, and like, isn't it true? Like, once September hits, you just feel like right away. It might be 80-something degrees out, but
you're ready.
You're ready.
Yes.
Yeah.
This morning it was chilly out,
It was.
and it feels so nice. Like that cool breeze. It puts me in the best mood because I'm
Oh
like,
my god. I know.
Yarn season in my eyes.
Today I actually.
Festivals and.
Oh my gosh, for sure. Today I actually went to the gym and I wore my Barbie bubble wrap, and I left it in the gym. And I'm like calling, they closed the gym, and I'm like, you know, like you don't want to leave behind a hand knit because that's like one of those things
People will take it. Somebody took mine on me once on the bus.
What?
A guy.
No,
yeah,
a
and
guy?
he was wearing the hat.
Well,
And a few weeks later, I saw him wearing it on the bus, and I said, I lost that hat on this bus.
and
he said, I bought it at a store. I said, no, you didn't. I made that hat.
are you serious?
Yeah. And
Did you give it back?
I had to chase him down.
I love that you did that.
I chased
love
him
it.
for blocks.
One time somebody tried to steal something from me in New York City, like this is going back like 25 years ago, and I had a backpack and I got my first paycheck. Like I had my first job, I got my first paycheck, and they jumped me from behind. There were two guys. And you know what? I wouldn't let go of that bag.
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm like, I don't care. I'll go down, but I'm holding on to my stuff.
It's so okay. Oh my god. So we are like so excited for fall. We want to know, what are you most excited about for fall? Is it the knits? And if so, what's on your needles? What's going on first for your needles? Is it like the yarn festivals? Because if it is yarn festivals, we are here to tell you some good news, which is that the first yarn festival that we are actually participating in is going to be coming up in just a few days. Victoria, what is it about?
It's the New Jersey Sheep and Wool Festival in Lambertville, New Jersey. It's September 9th and 10th of next week. And we did a collaboration. So Margaret will be at our booth on Sunday.
I can't wait.
So come meet her. And she has 2 new designs out in our New Jersey sheep and wool exclusive color Farm-fetti.
Okay, so we gotta show you the yarn that Victoria created for the New Jersey sheep and wool, because like Farm-fetti, what a name. Anything that Vida Lifestyles has is always somehow like makes you feel cozy, hungry, sweet, and like you just want, it's so yummy. It's so yummy. And these 2 colors together were just...
So this is Farm-fetti, and this is Farm-fetti's friend, which doesn't have a name yet.
It's all right.
But it is Farm-fetti's friend. And they go so nice together.
So gorgeous.
So Margaret designed this cowl.
So, yeah. So
do you want me to put the hat on too?
Yeah. So, like the Barbie bubble wrap has been going through a couple of iterations because we're not done with bubbles yet. Like tiny bubbles in the world. Is that the word? Anyway, we're not done with bubbles or bubbly or anything zesty or fizzy drinks or fizzy yarn. And so this is the cowl version of the bubble with a hat, matching hat, and
let me get up close so
like
they
Victoria
can see
provided
it.
the yarn, made the kits, and look at this cute, adorable pom-pom that goes with it. Like, isn't that just
This is
so cute? People have been asking because it looks complex to do the bubble stitch, and it's actually the easiest stitch you can ever do because there's no purling, it's only knit, and then there's 1 row of the bubble stitch, which is only like where you ladder down. It's so easy, and there are video instructions. It's foolproof, and you can make it in literally, I made the hat in a morning in like 2 hours.
It's amazing.
It's so fast.
It's so amazing. Let me bring it completely up close. It's so beautiful, and I love that like the bubble is really like 3D
bubbles.
Yeah.
You want to pop them. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Like bubble wrap, right?
It uses super bulky.
Yes, it does.
So,
and only 1 skein of each color. So, Victoria, you are you've got some kits which will be exclusive
at the New Jersey Sheep and Wool Festival.
Yeah. So it's 1
so
and 1.
they'll come 1 and 1 with the pom-pom, and you'll be able to make it.
Perfect. I think like perfect for gifts even.
Yeah.
You want to make one for yourself. You want to make one for someone
We
you
love
love.
a quick knit.
Quick knit is where it's at. Quick knit, and like people will stop you on the street and say, where in the world did you get that? And it happens all the time because it's like, I think what I like most about the quick knits is that when you get the yarn combo right, and that's critical, like the yarn has to be the right yarn with the right needle. Like it's a marriage, and when it works, it's great, and when it doesn't work, it looks a little bit like meh, you know. And so when you get it just right, then it creates some magical effect.
And let me tell you, Margaret got it just right.
Well,
just right. It's beautiful. You guys just have to see this in person.
Yeah, come on over. Come on over.
It'll be at our booth Saturday and Sunday. Margaret will be there on Sunday with us.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It's gonna be amazing.
I can't wait. And so Victoria is like, this is the New Jersey sheep and wool colorway, but you also, I mean, I've seen your Instagram and it's been on fire. You have now a signature collection which you are rolling out, an ebook which you are rolling out, and all sorts of incredible new yarns. So tell us a little bit about what's going on at Vida Lifestyle headquarters, because it seems like a lot.
Okay, so we have, like Margaret said, a new signature collection. It is launching at the New Jersey Sheep and Wool Festival next weekend. It's 11 of our Vida signature colors, 5 neutrals, 5 brights, 1 speckle color. And then we have an ebook of 5 patterns that is coming out on Thursday to use for the signature colors. So all of the patterns are in our signature colors. And anyone who comes to the New Jersey Sheep and Wool Festival, that is the first place it will be seen. And then we're launching it online on September 12th.
Wow.
So if you don't live in the area, you'll also be able to shop the signature collection.
Oh my gosh. So I just saw one of the videos that you put out that shows some of these creations that are in the ebook with your yarns, and it knocked my socks off. Classic knits. Also like cool color combinations that are so vivid, so alive, so bright. You've got some scarves, like really long and hip, super scarves. I love that opening sweater. A classic sweater. So like something that is going to be staple in the wardrobe, but with a kick. Because
that's literally the description of the signature collection. When I was coming up with it, was I want pieces, when I was reaching out to the designers, who are amazing, and I wanted pieces that were functional for everyday life. So there's lots of knits that I have that I won't wear every day, like I'll just wear like here and there for a special outfit.
Yep.
But I wanted pieces you could actually throw into your wardrobe. It fits, it works, and in colorways that also work. But I wanted it to have classic, functional, but with a trend forward,
yes, yes.
Details. Trend forward details.
I mean, Victoria and I, sorry about the motorcycles, guys, but Victoria and I have known each other a long time, and I've always been drawn to the level of detail, perfection, and love that you put into each and every skein, candle. Everything that you do is so thought out, it's so on point, and these patterns reflect exactly what your whole brand is about. And it is a lifestyle, actually, you know, and to see all these things come together. So I was just totally blown away and so excited.
So
excited. No, this is a real success
Margaret's
story.
my biggest supporter.
I am your biggest fan. It's for sure. I'm like always like inspired by what you do, Victoria, and also the fact that you just you put your heart and soul into it all. You know, like dyeing yarn and doing these things. It's like every single step. Now that I'm like doing it, I realize how much goes into it.
Yeah, it's a very detail-oriented process and time-consuming.
Yes.
But
yeah, it's worth it.
It is. I do think at the end of the day, like when you get to see it all come together, then you're like, okay, all that, you know, blood, sweat, and tears, you know,
that's the joy.
Is amazing at the end.
But to have a concept and like to have a themed collection, and to think of it in terms of a capsule, and to think of it as having an arc. It's almost like a movie has a storyline, right, that takes you from beginning to end. And that's one of the things that makes your brand so different, is that you come up with a theme and an arc, and it's not there forever, right? Like these colors, the signature colors, something that I think is different is that, well, you explain what's different about your signature collection.
So the signature colors, it's our first in-stock collection. So normally we do pre-order collections where they're open for a week. You have a week to shop the collection, and then it closes and those colors aren't offered again. So the signature collection is staple colors on 4 different bases. They're in stock, and they really like truly represent the brand and, you know, everything that's me.
Yeah, no, it's out of this world. So, you know, so we're just like gearing up for the event, and
so excited.
So the pattern for the bubble cowl matching hat, it'll be in one pattern, so you don't have to buy 2 separate patterns.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a set, girl.
It's
a
amazing.
Set. And that is coming out this Friday. And then you can get the pattern, you can get your yarn on Saturday or Sunday at the Sheep and Wool Festival. And what else are you going to have there? Because you always have like additional things.
I'm going to have the whole signature collection there on 4 different bases. I'm going to have Farm-fetti and the teal, which, you know, we'll name. We'll have all new candles. We'll have our new bags, which I'll show.
Yeah, let's see the bag. The bags are so cute. The bags, you won't even believe the bags. We were just like fawning over the bags. patterns for hats, patterns for like sweaters, scarves, you know, just a lot of fun. Like, because, I don't know, it's so much better to knit with like fun colors.
Okay, so these are our new bags by Paradise Island. She designed them for our signature collection. There'll be 6 different colors. This is one of them, and it says Vida.
Vida. Look, it's like so
fun.
fresh. Look at this zipper detail.
Yeah, I really love the attention to detail that
gosh.
she puts into her bags.
This
it's
is
amazing.
Like the most incredible, kind of like a clay Sedona brown. And against this pink, I never thought of these 2 colors working like the way they do. And it's just like the detail
like that
runs.
Nice, like copper screen print too.
So
with
good.
Metallic.
Drawstring. And it's got the flat bottom, so your knitting will stay nice and upright. No dripping. Ooh, look at who's hiding in there.
And we'll have a new base on Farm-fetti, which is called Vida Homespun. So it's this fun boucle base.
Adorable.
Yeah, and this is what it looks like knitted up. It's fun and cozy.
Beautiful. I wish you guys could see the way that the color and the light reflect on this. And these pom-poms, I've never seen pom-poms like this.
Love
and they're
the crimped
so cute.
pom-poms. So those are new, and we'll be at the festival as well.
Awesome. Now, what are the 4 bases that you're having?
It's Classic Sock, which is our MCN base, which has cashmere in it.
Nice.
Kid Silk Lace, Classic DK, which is our MCN DK, and Chunky.
Okay, perfect.
So 4 different weights.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Are you bringing any coffee collection?
I'm not.
Okay, no coffee. That's
I'm
gone.
not. I'm keeping it a little bit more simple this year.
Yeah.
Just focusing on the signature collection and our exclusive color.
Yeah.
We might have some other little things here and there, but pretty much
mostly
the majority. Yeah.
Well, there's something for everyone.
Cute little shopping totes this year. A canvas shopping tote, so come by and get one.
Adorable.
Not sure if we're doing this, but if we do, this is what it will be, which is these fun dyed ones.
It's like your signature turquoise color, right?
So if I have time this week, guys.
This girl never sleeps. I'm like almost convinced of it. Do you ever sleep?
I sleep.
You sleep?
I sleep.
Okay, she sleeps.
I go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah, you told me that. You told me that. That's the only luxury. And then it's like to the grindstone, axe to the grindstone.
Yeah, once I wake up,
working.
Yeah, nonstop.
Well, being like having your own business,
it's
your
hard.
own brand, it's like you're in charge of
everything.
You have to think about everything.
Yeah,
a lot of details.
Lots of lists in my phone.
You're a list girl.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, and then I check everything off. I have multiple lists for each thing. I would never remember anything.
Really, I could never do lists. That's why I'm kind of like spinning out of control most of the time. But anyway, it's just like so fun that fall is here, and so grateful for you guys, and thanking you for the wonderful support for the different Barbie wrap patterns, and just supporting the brand. And I'm so happy that you guys love the patterns, and happy to bring you more things that will just be going into your wardrobe, that will be go-to pieces, that will be timeless and easy to knit, fast and easy, and makes a punch, like makes a statement.
Fast, easy, bold.
Fast, easy, bold. Fast, easy, bold. And like, why not? It's instant gratification, and who doesn't love that? I also want to mention that Boboleros is, with the fall, coming out with some accessories.
Ooh.
Yes, in addition to patterns and hand-dyed yarn, we're going to have jewelry pieces. Yeah,
this is amazing.
Yeah, and so I'll be rolling that out really soon, and also handbags, like purses. And so
can't wait to see these.
Yeah, because it'll be part of like the
amazing.
bold and like
fashion. You're very fashionable.
Well, like it's just another way to kind of express yourself. And especially when you're not there, Victoria, but when you get to be a certain age and stage in life, it's easy to kind of feel like game over in some ways, and like, but
You're so far from game over, Margaret. You look so put together every day. It's amazing.
you know what? It's like when I was getting, like when I met my husband, like I don't know if I ever told the story, but we met and we like got married within 2 weeks, like from the time we met. But in any case, on my second date with him, I went to my mom's house and I had on like a classic, and I was 29. I had on like classic black pants and a classic black sweater and like very nice like flat shoes. And she looked at me and she's like, are you, like with this Polish accent, she's like, are you going out like that? Are you crazy? And like she threw these pair of leopard pants at me, these strappy sandals, like high heels, and she's like, you got to wear this. And
Oh my God.
I thought she was crazy, and I was fine in my 20s, like dressing very like classic. But now that I'm in my 50s, I'm like, let it rip, let's go crazy.
And you're so good at it,
I get the
too.
leopard
You're
and
so good
everything.
at
So I, you know what, if that could just like bring a little bit of ideas, spice to your wardrobe, any of the Boboleros pieces or accessories, that would bring me joy. So that's all it's about. So we're gonna have a great time this weekend.
I'm so excited.
Are you excited?
I am so excited.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I get through all the work,
I know you're a workaholic.
I'll be so excited.
Okay, afterwards we gotta have like some
Drinks,
drinks.
probably.
Yeah. What's your go-to drink?
I like sangria.
Sangria.
Good sangria. Yeah, white
Punch.
sangria.
One time, I haven't gotten that drunk in my life, but the drunkest I ever got was from
Well,
sangria.
really, because it just goes down so easy.
Yeah. Holy cow.
That's what I like, though. I like when you can't taste anything.
You know what I discovered recently over the summer? Those cipriani, I think they're called, or something. They're like peach.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. I don't
Do you
know
know what
how
I'm
to
talking
pronounce it, though.
Yeah.
Caparina.
Something like that. It's so nice and
My mom
tasty.
orders them.
They're very nice. Campari? Is that it? No.
Oh, Campari?
No, I don't think that's it.
All right.
No.
We're not too sure. We'll get back to you.
We'll get that to you, but in any case, it's been very nice. All right. So, anything else to add?
Like a spritz?
No, to this combo.
Not like Aperol spritz.
That's good too. That is good.
I feel like that's along the lines of what you're thinking.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure.
I'm not really. I'm not really that together in my beverage department. I'm not very sophisticated.
Yeah, me neither.
Can't take me anywhere. That's what my husband said. So, all right. So we got fall fun coming up.
All the fall things.
All the fall things. So come and see us. Let's put the hat on. The just like bubble wrap hat. Just one last thing, because Victoria put this cute pom-pom on it, and I just thought, like, okay, so this is the complete set, you know? So, like, hey, can't go wrong. Is your neck, like, cold in the fall and winter? Because I always need, like, coverage.
I always put, like, a scarf
Yeah.
on. Yeah, I usually do.
And a cowl that's quick and, like, really close to the
So
neck.
quick and, like, snug, which
It's
is nice.
easy because you can just like put a coat
And it
or
pops,
blazer
which is nice.
over, and like it's not going to interfere with the shoulders and stuff like that. You don't have like a million wraps, you know. So that's it.
I love
That's the
it.
idea.
Thank
look
you
great.
so much.
All right, guys. So see you at the New Jersey Sheep.
See you Saturday and Sunday, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.